We are live here from the Classic Lounge at Bridge Classic Cars. The sun is shining through the windows beautifully this morning.
For what feels like a first time in about a month.
It does. And hitting, some of our classic cars in beautiful golden hour light. Golden hour in the morning. There you go.
That's unusual.
But yes, as you can see, the Classic Lounge here at Bridge Classic Cars is completely chock-a-block and full to the brim of classics and things that I think are going to be future classics as well. They really are. But today, we are coming on here to show you one last look at a car that is going to be won this afternoon at 4 o'clock right here on YouTube. It is our 1971 Mini Cooper S Mark III. Here she is in all her glory. She is absolutely beautiful. She's good in stunning condition. The white paintwork is mwah. The interior is lovely. Okay, so people have been saying that they're not sure about the seats, the two front seats, and they'd like the original ones. We do actually have the original ones, but Nick, the front seats are still quite special, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're from a later Paddy Hopkirk edition car. Paddy Hopkirk famously winning the Monte Carlo Rally in I think 63 or 64 in a Mini Cooper S.
There you go. But I am quite excited to tell you there are still 300 tickets left on this car. So if you want to grab yourself a chance of getting to be able to drive this car before Christmas, because it would come to you before Christmas, you can grab it for just £9 on the Bridge Classic Cars competitions website. And also something that's really quite special about this car is also the fact it's going to be the first car of our competition cars to come out of the Bridge Classic Cars workshops with a full tank of P1 synthetic fuel, which is very exciting indeed. We here at Bridge Classic Cars are trying to be as sustainable as possible, trying to make sure that these wonderful classics are preserved and don't go to landfill, and they are being able to be used and used over and over for years and years to come for the younger generation to enjoy, because they are very different to the modern cars that we have.
But we also try and be adaptable as well, because P1 is a drop-in solution. It doesn't require any changes to the car.
Nothing at all.
It can go on top of standard unleaded.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
And then if you decide that when you've got the car that you think, oh, well, I really like the thought of sustainable fuel, but there's nowhere around me that does it, or I can't get my hands on it, no fear, because you can literally just pop your unleaded straight on top of it. Yeah. No trouble at all. And what's amazing about synthetic fuel as well is that you can go and you can put it away. It doesn't kind of disintegrate or
it doesn't go stale.
Perish in the tank. You can just put it in storage for a little while and then come out and use it again and it'll be absolutely fine. But yes, you can grab this car for just £9 on the Bridge Classic Cars competitions website. And also, I do have to tell you that there is a cash alternative with this car as well of £18,000, which is super duper exciting. You can decide to have the car or £18,000. But I think this car is wonderful, and it could make someone extremely, extremely happy. Now also, we are doing 2 live draws today. One for the beautiful Mini Cooper, but another one for our Chateau Canon. So in this box, there is 12 bottles of delicious wine. I mean, I'm saying it's delicious. I've not tried it, but I'm sure it will be with how posh it is. So it's actually worth quite a lot of money, this box of wine. Now you can grab your ticket for just £2. And for £2, you could win 12 bottles of wonderful wine. And now, what is very special about this wonderful estate, Nick?
This estate is the first vintage that was basically processed after the Chanel family took over.
So the Chanel family own this beautiful chateau in France, Bordeaux, I believe. I think it's Bordeaux.
I can't remember.
Maybe it is, maybe not. It's in France. It's wonderful.
It's definitely in France.
Definitely in France. So yes, you could win this wonderful bottle of wine for just £2, and I believe it's only half sold at the moment, so your odds are amazing on this as well. So today we are going to find a winner for our Mini Cooper S and this wonderful box of wine. But there are so many other cars which are actually live on the competition's website right now as we speak. So we'll venture further into the Classic Lounge. I'm just going to move this chair out of the way a little bit, so then there we go. we can get through. Now, as you can tell, there is loads of cars in here at the moment, which are all going to be competition cars, and are going to be coming to you guys very, very soon. The first car I want to go over to and have a look at is something extremely different for us here at British Classic Cars, and it is our MG Cyberster. Now, this is a brand new car, 2024. MG have created this car to celebrate 100 years of MG, and we just thought, wow, it's really special, really different. I mean, it's an electric car that I don't think looks like an electric car, which is really, really cool. So we're trying to be sustainable here at British Classic Cars with our synthetic fuel, but we understand there is so many different avenues that sustainability can come in. Okay, electric cars might not be for everybody, but they are for some people, and that's why we've got our MG Cyberster. And if electric cars aren't for you and you want to hear the roar of an engine, you can have synthetic fuel, which does the exact same job as normal fuel does.
Also, it's worth saying as well, you can win Sports Car of the Year 2024 for £15.
There you go. Sports Car of the Year.
We've had quite a few people online talk about that, oh, you know, it's just an MG and badge only, that kind of thing. Everything changes.
Yes, things move on. Things have to. Nothing can stay the same always. You have to move with the times sometimes.
But that's the thing is, MG disappeared and now it's come back as something completely different.
Yeah. I mean, you can still appreciate all that MG was, but you can also appreciate all that MG is going to be. It's all very exciting.
And that's the thing, is I think if it's going to be like the Cyberster, then good on them.
Good on them. Good on them. So yes, you can win this amazing car for just £15. Now, it's only going to have delivery miles on it, because that is all that's on it. We've not got to drive it. I've not driven it anywhere.
We've sparingly moved it.
We've just moved it from place to place, trying to put as little miles on it as possible. But yes, so the MG Cyberster is live on the website. Another car which is live on the website is our Fiat 1900A. Now, this car is wonderful, very, very different, a complete juxtaposition to the MG Cyberster, but we like to give you guys choice. We like to give you guys choice here at British Classic Cars. So yes, this car is really quite special because it's believed to be the only factory-built right-hand drive. I mean, it's very different. I really love it. It's very that, you can tell that it's got a very American styling.
Yeah, but it's also got it's kind of classically Fiat.
Classically
as
Fiat.
well to me. So like, if you look at the 1900A,
yeah,
which is 1952,
1952,
and then 18 years later, you can kind of see.
I love it so much.
You can kind of see the DNA that's going on.
Oh gosh, definitely, definitely, you can see the DNA running.
But I love Fiat and Alfa Romeo.
I love Fiat.
I know you love Fiat.
Bit too much, if I'm honest. But yes, so these are the cars that are live on the website at the moment. If you're not on the mailing list yet, I suggest that you jump onto it, because this afternoon there is going to be a car that's going live just to our mailing list, and then it'll go live to everybody else tomorrow, and it is our Jaguar XJS right here. So if you want to be in with a chance of getting your ticket before anyone else, and you get a discount that everyone else doesn't get, go to the British Classic Cars website and subscribe to our mailing list. You really should, because it does give you so much more opportunity to grab yourself a cheap ticket before anyone else is allowed to grab them. And sometimes there has been cars and items that we've done, for example watches, that have sold out completely from the mailing list and they've not gone live to anyone else. So it really is worth it.
Also, as well, with the XJS, is after last week's announcement of the Jaguar rebranding.
Yes.
If you're not fussed on the future of Jaguar,
then
might
have a
we
look at the
suggest
past.
the past of Jaguar?
Stay with the past. Stay with the beautiful past of Jaguar, which is this Jaguar XJS. Yes. So let's jump back just to have one more look at that gorgeous Mini, which is going to be won this afternoon. And as I mentioned earlier, you do also have the option of
a lot of minis in this building.
We have a lot of minis. 1, 2, 3, 4 minis. 4 minis today. Okay. And here it is, the last look at our gorgeous Mini Cooper S Mark III. Go to the British Classic Cars competitions website, have a little look at everything that we've got on there, and grab yourself a ticket for the Mini, and you could win it today. Today at 4 o'clock, I could be right back here on YouTube calling you to tell you that you are the lucky winner, and you can be driving this car before Christmas.